Hello people, how are you doing? Welcome to Unacademy Studios Bridge, and I'm here to help you with your GATE preparation further with this series of GATE previous year questions. Here is the team, and this team brings for you every single day something to learn, something to enhance your preparation. And I'm Marut Tiwari. I did my masters from IIT Kharagpur. I cracked GATE multiple times, and I'm the author of the book GATE in 75 Days, which is one of the best sellers for GATE Mechanical Engineering. Follow me on Unacademy to get a constant and a regular notification of my free special classes and my Unacademy Plus courses that I'm going to launch. Today we are going to discuss about GATE questions, shear and bending. And in shear and bending, particularly bending, we are currently dealing with slope and deflection. Let me first of all encourage you, and let me first of all motivate you to direct your GATE preparation and direct your ESE preparation through Unacademy platform. Why? I mean, I can give you so many reasons, but let me give you just three simple reasons. Number one, convenience. Like, you don't have to travel to any class. You don't have to, all the way you don't have to take the trouble of traveling and, missing your classes and all. Convenience is the best possible thing. Number two, that you get one of the best possible educators. For example, I have taught more than 25,000 GATE and ESE aspirants so far. You heard it right. 25,000 offline students I have taught so far, and now I'm teaching live on Unacademy. And similar to me, I'm an author of the book. Similar to me, there are so many educators. So you see, you get top-notch educators, top-notch teachers of India are there live teaching on Unacademy learning app. So this is the second possible thing. And the third possible thing, the third biggest advantage that is not available anywhere else is what? Is that you get to learn one subject from number of educators. In conventional classroom coaching programs, there is one teacher assigned for one subject. Here on Unacademy Learning app, multiple teachers are teaching the same subject, and you might choose. I mean, you get the right to choose. You see, you think about it, that it's up to you that, okay, I'm going to attend this course from Mr. A. Okay, under this course, I'm going to attend this topic by Mr. A, and I'm going to attend this topic by Mr. B. So these three, in my view, in my perspective, these three distinguishable reasons make Unacademy stand apart in preparing for GATE and preparing for ESE. There are so many other reasons. For example, you can experience Plus for free. You can follow the flexible schedule. You can have your own language of choice, and you can watch as many times as you want. Like, if you miss the class, just in case, then you can rewatch, and even for the revision purpose, you can watch it at double the speed. Think about it. Think about it, that you are attending a class and you wished that काश ये class फिर से available होती. I mean, I wish I could listen to this class once again at wish. That wish can come true here. So go ahead and embrace yourself with so many advantages. You can chat with the educator, you can participate in interactive polls, you can learn anytime and anywhere. There are so many packages, yearly packages there available at just 25,000, and 2 yearly packages there available at just 40,000. But if you use my code MTLive, then my dear friends, you get 10% additional discount. And after 10% additional discount, it's going to cost you, yearly package is going to cost you just 22,500 rupees, and 2 yearly package is going to cost you just 36,000 rupees. Okay, so go ahead, don't think too much. Go ahead, install the Unacademy Learning app, and then choose GATE or ESE as your goal. Both have same subscription cost. So you just need to choose GATE or ESE as your goal. Then choose your convenient package. And before subscribing, don't forget to use my code MTLive. Alright, now coming to the topic. Guys, we've been discussing about all this in previous session. In previous session, we have already discussed about all this, that we have cantilever beam subjected to couple, subjected to point load, subjected to UDL, subjected to UVL, and we have these theta max and Y max values. We have these theta max and Y max values that you got to memorize. That at any rate you must memorize them. And if you have attended my first 3 videos of this playlist, then you know that these formulas are rather very important formulas. And in first 3 videos of this playlist, I have also shared the trick to produce these formulas. The trick to produce these formulas, a very quick trick that you can follow to produce these formulas in a matter of 45 seconds. Then there is one more thing that you must remember, and this I have explained in the previous session, that just in case if certain length of the beam doesn't have any load, then my dear friends, this length will remain straight, and if this length will remain straight, then if this length will remain straight, then YQ can be written as YS plus this H. Okay, YQ can be written as YS plus H, and then H you can write in this triangle that I'm shading right now. In this triangle, H divided by B you can write as tan theta S. From here you can write H is equal to B theta S. Then you can manipulate. I hope you have watched the previous session and then you know what I'm talking about. We solved these problems. This 2012 problem, this 2016 problem, 2019 problem, 2007 problem, and this 2011 problem we solved, where the cross section of the beam was varying. And then we solved this 2014 problem. We are going to start from here now. We are now going to start from here. If you have attended my first 3 lectures of this playlist, if you have not attended, then I would recommend you to first attend them and then come and watch this. This video is not going to disappear anywhere. This video is very much going to be available on YouTube for you to watch forever. So relax. First watch first 3 videos of this playlist, and then you can come back. So what I shared a trick that whenever you need to calculate in a cantilever, whenever you need to calculate something at intermediate point, then shift everything. On the free side, whatever is there, shift that, transfer that to that intermediate point. Transfer all that to that intermediate point, and then delete this free side thing. Simple. I told you the trick to calculate slope and deflection at intermediate point in a cantilever, that just if you have to calculate it at an intermediate point, then on the free side, whatever is there, transfer it to that intermediate point and delete that free side beam. So let's transfer it. Let's transfer this load here. Let's transfer this load P here to A, because they are saying that displacement at A is 0. So let's transfer it, and then you'll get P into L minus X. P into L minus X. Okay, this is what you get. Now I said delete the rest of the beam and just focus at this much beam. Now you delete that much beam and just focus at this much beam, and you tell me what's going to be the displacement. What's going to be the displacement now? So now you can break this beam into two beams. One cantilever with point load, another cantilever with point load, another cantilever with couple. But according to the given situation, according to the given condition, displacement at A is 0. So what is the net displacement at A? Net displacement at A is PL cube by 3EI and ML square by 2EI. ML square divided by 2EI, but net displacement is 0. If you are wondering from where this PL cube by 3EI is coming and from where this ML square by 2EI is coming, let's go back. Let's go back and check it out. You see, first row ML square by 2EI Y max, second row WL cube by 3EI Y max. Once again, now let us move to the problem once again. Now let us move to the problem once again. Here we go. What is the value of M? Put the value of M. Put the value of M. By the way, EI and EI, they are going to get cancelled. Even L square is going to get cancelled. So you'll get minus PL by 3. And what is the value of M? The value of M is L minus X divided by 2. From here you can calculate the X value. Even P is going to get cancelled now. अभी तो P भी cancel होगा. Now P is going to get cancelled. Now P is going to get cancelled. So you can get the X value quickly. You can get the X value. You'll get L minus X by 2 is equal to L by 3. And this is going to be 3L minus 3X is equal to 2L. This is going to be 3X is equal to L. So basically you get X is equal to 0.33L. X is equal to 0.33L. Congratulations, you get 2 marks without going for any complex solution. And here is a challenge. Here is a challenge. We solved it in 2 lines. Now you open the study material of any institute out there and you'll see the solution of this particular problem in at least half a page. Alright, so just keep following because I'm going to make mechanical engineering simple for you. As simple as it can get. Here is another problem that people have been solving in various study materials. People have been solving it using, so many complicated things, using strain energy and whatnot. They're asking this cantilevered frame is there. This cantilevered frame is there. And they're asking the deflection at A. So so many students even tell me that, sir, how to solve this using strain energy method? Why? Why strain energy method? If it is a cantilever, no strain energy method is ever required. Why? Because sir, this is breakable into 2 cantilevers. This is breakable into 2 cantilevers. Okay? For a moment, okay, A is given, so let me not rename them. This is A here, so this corner is B and this corner is C. First of all, what I'll do is I'll consider B as a fixed thing. Then with respect to B, A is going to deflect. With respect to, if I consider B as a fixed thing, then this will become a cantilever and this is going to deflect. This is going to deflect, and you know this deflection is nothing but PL cube by 3EI. This deflection is nothing but PL cube by 3EI. But this is not the answer. This is not the answer. If you go for first one, then you are trapped. This is not the answer. Why? Because vertical part will be experiencing P into L. Vertical part will be experiencing P into L couple. And now this vertical part experiencing this couple, this vertical part experiencing the couple, please be very attentive and try understanding, huh? This vertical part experiencing the couple P into L here is going to rotate, is going to deflect, and if it is going to deflect like this, then my dear friends, it will have some theta here. Let me use a different color. It will have some theta here. I hope you can see that. And because this entire lever is a rigid connection of two links, so if vertical link is going to rotate by a certain angle, horizontal link is also going to rotate by the same angle. If vertical link is rotating by some angle, then horizontal link is also going to rotate by the same angle. Do you know the angle for a couple, for a cantilever subjected to the couple? Yes sir, you know. Yes sir, you know ML by EI. So now, because of this vertical link rotating here, horizontal link is also going to rotate. Do we have some space? No. So because of this vertical link rotating here, I'll tell you once again that what is happening is, this is the initial position of the lever. This is the initial position of the frame. Then my dear friends, because of P applied here, at this joint you will have P into L. At this joint you will have P into L. So because of this P into L, this vertical cantilever will rotate with respect to vertical, and that you know ML by EI. That you know ML by EI. So this horizontal part will also rotate by the same angle. And if it will rotate by same angle, then you will have theta into L. But this horizontal part will bend also. This horizontal part will bend also, and that you have already written. That part you have already written. PL cube divided by 3EI. Sum them up to get the net deflection. Sum them up to get the net deflection. Theta is nothing but ML by EI. And M is nothing but P into L. M is nothing but P into L. So you'll get PL cube by EI and PL cube by 3EI, which is going to be 4 PL cube by 3EI. 4 PL cube divided by 3EI. Fourth option is the correct one. Fourth option is the correct one. Okay, here you go. This is very simple problem. Why? Because I have described the trick for this problem multiple times. They are applying a load at the mid and they are asking the deflection at the tip. And this is a 2 marks problem, mind it. This is a 2 marks problem, mind it. They are applying the load here, and in this 50 mm load is there, in this 50 mm there is no load. Now, you know, I have already described this, that this part of the beam is going to set into a curvature, but this part of the beam is not going to adapt to any curvature. This part of the beam, my dear friends, this SQ part, because the SQ part doesn't have any load. SQ part doesn't have any load, so bending is 0. And if bending is 0, it will remain straight. It will remain straight. And if it will remain straight, then YQ you can write as YS. YQ you can write as YS plus, I have described this guys number of times, YS plus H. And now in this triangle, you can write H is equal to B tan theta S. In this triangle, you can write H is equal to B tan theta S. So finally you have YQ is equal to YS plus B tan theta S, because theta is very small. So this becomes tan theta can be replaced by theta simply. Now how do you write YS and theta S? To write about YS and theta S, listen very attentively. To write about YS and theta S, you focus at this much beam only and treat it as a standard beam. To write about YS and theta S, you focus at this much beam only and consider it as a standard beam. Then your job is done. YS is going to be W. L is nothing but 50. Let me write it A to avoid any confusion. And then we have B. And theta is what? Theta is WL square divided by 2EI. Sir, all the values are given. You can put them and you can get put deflection they have asked. Yes. So you can put them and you can get the deflection end of the day. Next is a 2015 problem. You have a cantilever with a square cross section, 6 mm is the side, 2 kilonewton. They're asking the magnitude of the slope here. So what is the funda I told? You remember I told that in a cantilever, please sir, it's a humble request to you, it's a karbadh nivedan to you that please don't use this funda in any other beam. Use this only in cantilever beam and cantilevered frames. Okay, so what is the funda? Funda is that transfer the load to this intermediate point and delete this part. What? You did not watch the first 3 videos of this playlist? Look, if you have not watched the first 3 videos, you're missing something big out. Watch them because you are going to get a complete picture of diversity of problems that can be asked in cantilever. Okay, so go ahead. So now you know that you'll have to transfer the load to this intermediate point. If you transfer it, you'll get 2000 Newton and you'll get 2000 into 100 minus 20. 100 minus 20 is what? 80. And then the funda is only in cantilever. Okay, then you delete this remaining beam. If you delete this remaining beam, then you get 2000 and you get 2 into 8 is 16 into 10 raised to 4 or 1.6 into 10 raised to 5, and then the length of this remaining part is what? The length of this remaining part is 20 mm. Okay, what are they asking? They are asking the slope. So slope here will be what? To get the slope here, break the beam into 2 beams. Break the beam into 2 beams. One beam with a point load, another beam with a couple. Now, but at the time of superimposing everything, please be careful. At the time of superimposing everything, please be careful. If the sense is similar, if the sense of rotation is similar, then you should add them, theta 1 and theta 2. If the sense is opposite, then you should subtract them. So net theta will become theta 1 plus theta 2. Due to point load, WL square divided by 2EI, and due to couple, ML by EI. Due to couple, ML by EI. Simple. W, 2000. If you want me to put the values, I'll put the values. W is 2000, and this is 1.6 into 10 raised to 5. And what about L? L is 20. L is 20. L is 20. And EI is given or not? E is given as 210 gigapascal. E is given as 210 into 10 raised to 3. And it's a 6 mm square cross section. So moment of inertia is BD cube by 12. Calculate it and you'll get the final answer. This is a repetition, 2007 problem, and we have solved it already. If you don't believe me, go watch the previous session. This is a repetition. 3 omega L by 8 is the correct answer. Believe me, this is a repetition. We have solved 2007 problem, same problem, GATE 2007, previous session. This is a 2019 problem, and this is a 2 marks problem. And this, my dear friends, is a very challenging problem. Why? Because they are giving you a cantilever with a couple. They are giving you a cantilever with a couple, and they are asking the deflection at the free end. Look how challenging it is. Look how challenging it is. Sir, this is nothing but the first standard beam. M value is given to you 1 Newton meter. Shall I change it to? No, everything is in Newton meters, so I should not be changing it to Newton mm. Let me keep it in Newton meter only. 1, and length is again 1, and EI is given to you 200 Newton meter square. Calculate it. You'll get in meter. You'll get in meter. Then you can change it to mm, and then you'll get the final answer. So this, guys, what a session for slope and deflection problems asked in GATE previous year papers based on cantilever. In the next session, I would welcome you with the problems that have been asked from simply supported beams and simply supported frames. So get excited to attend the next session in English. Thank you very much for watching the session. I just hope that you enjoyed, and I just hope that it is adding to your learning. My dear friends, subscribe for the channel, and if you are preparing for GATE 2021, if you are preparing for GATE 2021, then let me tell this to you, that there is no better way to prepare for GATE than subscribing for the plus courses at Unacademy Learning app, because I'm going to teach live on Unacademy, and I'm going to teach with full responsibility. I'm going to teach these 5 subjects: engineering mechanics, mechanics of solids, theory of machines, machine design, and fluid mechanics. 5 subjects I'm myself going to teach. What about thermal part? Well, thermal part on Unacademy Learning app, thermal part is being taken by none other than Praveen Kulkarni sir, who is almost like, the topmost educator for thermal in entire India. And production part is being taken by none other than great Rajiv sir. So you see, if you're subscribing for the Unacademy Plus courses, then you're getting a package in itself. And also for ESE, I'm teaching for ESE, Rajiv sir is teaching for ESE, and Gil sir is teaching for ESE. So there is a package that you're going to get. Believe me guys, this is unmatchable, because I tell you once again, convenience, top quality educators, and the choice, the freedom to choose. So go ahead, start learning, start preparing, and let's crack it. Thank you.